Welcome back to UKSG Green 2025. This event, we're raising money for Crisis. You can donate with the links below the stream. We'd also like to shout out BSG for their continued support. But now, after that lovely Batman-style intro, it's time for Skull Island Rise of Kong with sweedola. Take it away, my friend.
Hi, my name's sweedola. This is Skull Island Rise of Kong. It's a very good game. I don't know why it's in a meme block. And I have the wonderful Streetback guy.
Hello.
So this game had paid DLC. I paid extra for this, and it's skins. As you can see, you got different Kongs here, and this game was meant to be shown at UKSG Red back in January, but however, due to a series of unfortunate events, I was unable to go, so I think in honor of that, we're going to go with the Rage Kong. As you see, it's all red. These are all different colors of brown, if you noticed. Yeah, it's all different Kongs, and they're all great. For some reason, my control won't work in the menus, but I'm using the mouse to go. Alright, so ready in 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're off.
Alright, so this game came out in October of 2023 and was received massively by people who thought Kong was in a good game, and this game just became really bad. Then a month later, the very good Walking Dead game came out. And also in 2023, I believe Gollum was also released. So you can tell, 2023, year for quality games and everything like that.
A year of masterpieces for sure.
100%. Can I get some jump? I think it's a bit too high. Yep, it is. Okay, that's fine.
That trick is trickier than it looks, that little leap.
It's a weird lineup for it, and I'll do it quickly. But we just jump this ledge, and if Kong will land on it, it'd be great. It's fine.
The reason Swede is doing this is so that we actually skip quite a bit of the tutorial, because otherwise you'd be forced to like go around. There's
a bunch of slowdowns in the tutorial. Kind of how to play the game, kind of common with a lot of games you have to learn to play. They're slow, so we're trying to avoid them as best we can. Gonna climb up the vines like so. And here's one of the slowdowns. It's this dialog box that pops up, and you just gotta mash A through it. So we're gonna run on ahead here, and there's gonna be some dinosaurs here, and you got a big dinosaur and 2 small ones, and we're just gonna take some damage from them. This is very important. It manipulates the game in many ways. I'm not doing this because the final boss has no beat roll requirement.
I don't know what you mean. I beat him last night.
Oh, yeah. True. Anyway, yeah, so like 1 HP, and it's going to be a heartbeat for ages. And if you look to our left, we have some friends with us, so they're just chilling. They're friends. And they just stay there. For whatever reason, the AI just doesn't work. Anyway, there's a wall up ahead. Not a big fan of walls, so I'm going to do is... Nope, not dash down. I want to jump up. I died, so the little dino...
Oh, no.
He follows me through! Oh, I've never seen that before. That's fine. I can't use any of the menus on here. That's fun. This is the most recent save. That's fine. Cool, so... Note to self, the menus do not work here. Oh, I got to go back to dinosaurs. That's fine. But yeah, for some reason, I guess this game's jankiness. My control doesn't work from menus, so I've got to use the mouse and keyboard. Right, so just... Gonna go a bit more safer with the dinosaurs here, and this is fine. It's just at the start.
And while you're doing this, I will just say that the reason why Swede is jumping all over the place is because it is just quicker than walking or running normally. Later on, you'll also see some dashes like that. That is also faster than just regularly running and walking. There are times when you want to jump more than dashing, because dashing, if you dash into an enemy, it does ruin your momentum as well.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
We'll just do this. Just do the normal way. There's an outbounds there, and we'll just go through. This is fine. This is the old way of doing it, but it's whatever. They go for the top of the outbounds, and due to just my controller not wanting me to do leaps, I'm just gonna kind of go on through best I can, and I'm just gonna grab this to heal a little bit because I probably will die. This is very unintended, and whatever. It shows more of, like, this awesome scenery and stuff. Yeah, and this game is great. It's amazing.
It is amazing. I love the stock Unreal grass textures, and also, yeah, breakable floor. That glows red for some reason.
Yep, so we would have gone out of bounds and we'd be on the top here, but for some odd reason, the game just didn't want me to, like, use this little jump. whatever reason. I think it might just be my controller or just the game being bad. I blame the game because it's clearly not a skill issue. This is the old intended way. You would just go around through here and you go through the whole entire tutorial, these little things, and the slowdowns are happening. So we're just gonna jump on past through, and we're at the end of this little tutorial coming up, and there's gonna be Gar, which we're gonna take a bit more damage for because I didn't know if the game was just gonna force more enemies my way. So I forgot how long this begin tutorial was.
Yeah, it's been a while since we actually had this as part of the route for the game because, well,
We tend to skip it, but the game just decided I didn't really fancy taking more damage again. I can show it, it's fine.
yeah, this game, like, not too long after it came out, we actually demolished it quite a bit. And it went from, like, I can't remember, a half an hour run to, like, now it's less than 15. So
Yep. So the game, when it came out, day one, to be more precise, I got lost. And I somehow ended up in the final section of the game. So this was just all of the game, and ultimately just end up in the final area, just going really confused of, okay, where am I? So I messaged Ecdysis, who was playing the game through on stream. So I just asked him, hey, what's this ending point? And he goes, oh, that is the end of the game. How'd you get here? So, but in fact, with the vines, they can soft lock you and cancel all your movement. So that is not very good. Anyway, here's Gar. If we were 1 HP, we would take less damage, but we're just going to go fight Gar best we can. It's going to take about 2 extra hits. Yeah, 1 will hit and we're dead, and that's the end of the tutorial section.
And no, you can't beat Gar.
Nope. If you get to half HP, the game just kills you. Anyway, so that wasn't Kong. That was Kong's mum. So now we're playing as Kong. And Kong is a baby Kong, even though it's got the same skin, everything else. This is baby Kong. And he's very annoyed because he was woken up from a nap. Which is the actual reason, because the achievements in this game have reasons for the boss fights and stuff. And I believe for Gija, the first boss, it was because she woke him up. Or he woke him up.
I love it when the lore is told through achievement descriptions.
100%. The little subtle things.
Oh, of course. Attention to detail. This is one of those areas as well where dashing is quicker, but those crabs can get in the way, so if you're not careful, you'll want to try and dash around them, because if you dash into them, then you will just stop all your momentum from dashing in a rhythm, and you'll just lose a lot of speed and a little bit of time from that.
Yep. Anyway, we got our first Ascension event, and obviously crabs are quite scary. So what I'm going to do is go towards this rock here, and if I can get this, it'd be great. Because this is what I'm struggling on, but... Oh, hang on. Nope. Hey, crab, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Please don't hit. Oh, come on. It's a very finicky jump, but I'm going to try my best. Oh, let's go. Yay, did it. Yay, we're ascending Crab Mountain.
Very nice.
So doing this skips the entire Ascension event. Before we would fight the crabs, but then I believe a runner by the name of...
Echo?
No, it wasn't Echo. It was the... I can't remember his name now. Who's the one who also runs Peter Jackson at the time, who fights the Discord?
Oh, Prophet.
That's the one.
Yep.
Prophet. He found out you can climb up there, and it was like, oh, this is quicker. And it's like, oh, this saves time. And yeah, we just climb over, and we can just fall down here. And that is skipping the Ascension event. But now we're in the Ascension event, we can't actually save the game until we get to a point where we can again. So what I'm going to do is just jump up here, and just climb over the mountain here. It saves a little bit of time, but it despawns all the enemies because you don't hit the trigger for them, and you also skip a slowdown box. Anyway, so we got our first boss fight coming up, and this boss is Gija. She is a worm. So we're going to go to the worm here, look at the worm, and deal some damage best we can. I'm going to dodge away with a slam, or his slam, or whatever it is. I can't know the name, but yeah. So we're going to spawn rocks, and that's 1 rock. And I'm going to go back over again. Wait. And we spawn a 2nd rock. There we go. And we're going to have them in a specific way, and it's not meant to be anything rude, I promise. But we need 2 rocks here, so when Gija does her first attack, she hits the rock, but we can still melee and attack her. Now, we're going to try and do this for both rocks here, and the best we can is just dash, attack, and go. I need to try and position myself back to the 2nd rock here, and so she'll hit this rock. Oh, okay, got hit, that's fine. as long as we get through the like first part here, that's fine. That's all I really care about. There we go. We got through the first phase. And we still got the little flower there, just need it. The Gija's going to go down, pop back up, and we're going to start attacking Gija. And, oh, I didn't get inside, but that's fine. If we go on the ground, we're going to roar, scare out of that phase, and make it to the corner here. And that skips the entire, like, sequence. Then I'm going to slam down the next attack here. Nope, it's fine. We actually skipped the slam, that's good. She could do another rock section here, so this time with rocks, she learned from her mistakes. She's not going to get stun herself. So we're going to go in, attack a bit, and then dash out the way, dash back, attack again, and she'll go back underneath and burrow. We are going to wait for her again. She's going to spawn a Runnock, and we'll go out to attack, wait for her to do a spin to finish, and then go attack and do the last bit of damage. And that is the first boss fight.
GG.
Whew. Alright, so right now, Kong is in a glitch state. We cannot take any damage for the next boss strategy, which I really want to show off. If not, it'll just be throwing rocks at a boss for a bit of time. But I think we should be fine.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
After the tutorial, I don't have much faith.
Don't worry, I'm here for moral support.
Thank you. Alright, so this is the open, like, second area that kind of links to the different areas in the game, so you can go from here to the third level and the final level. We've got another Ascension event going up. We've got to destroy some stuff, but obviously Kong is not a big fan of Ascension events, so we're going to jump up here, and we are going to jump on this ledge here, jump up again. If I can get up this ledge, it'd be great. There we go. Oh, hey, no. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
Those birds are scary because, again, if they damage you, again, it ruins the whole glitch state that Swede was mentioning earlier. And that is definitely important for the next boss.
I haven't got it.
Have you not? Oh.
Okay, I got rid of it. Okay, I can't do the glitch. Nah. But there's a little tiny ledge you can go on there. And I forgot. I can't use my controller. That's fine. I've got autosaves. So I can't do the glitch. But the glitch state was there's a really thin ledge there. I think a second try now would be fun. But this glitch state basically allows you to roar in front of the boss's face. By roaring in its face, you're able to disable the AI, which would have been really cool to see. I took damage anyway, so glitch would have died. But it's a really sketchy thing, and shout out to Schmumbler for finding this really awkward ledge. I can't hit the ledge. It's really small and really finicky. I might just go for the old backup and go backwards, because apparently a lot of the things that I have practiced a lot for just decide to be painful, but it's fine. Oh, come on, come here. I can't get the ledge.
This jump is actually trickier than it looks too. If you don't get the right position or you get hounded by those pterodactyl birds, then it's just very, very annoying.
Yeah, alright, so anyway, we're going to go backwards round, because trying to go for it one more time, I feel like it would just be quicker for me just to go back this way, which I should have redone in the first place, but I wanted to get the ledge because I got it in practice and everything, and then it all just doesn't work. But it's fine. We're just going to go backwards through here, and there's a ledge up the side here we can climb up on and then just go around. Again, this is completely intended by the devs. They haven't patched this out. Also, speaking of which, this is the day one patch of the game. The devs actually updated this game, which is very rare to say for most devs of stuff. Like, they tend not to update stuff after a certain point. But the devs came back, they fixed some stuff. They allowed a mini-map. They completely ruined the second boss fight. They removed a bunch of things that made it somewhat more viable and things. But yeah, so this is the second boss fight right to the side of me. And by climbing out of bounds and going this way, we kind of get into it. And I believe I need to go a bit further on ahead. Yes. That's all. Hey, I have...
Also, before the second boss, I'm going to say, anyone who has a fear of spiders, don't worry.
That's the fourth boss.
I know, I was pre-warning. I'm just getting out of the way now.
Oh yeah, if you have arachnophobia, we will give a warning for it, because there's some pretty big spiders. Alright, there we find a way to the second boss. But it's cool, it gets to show the old strat, and if you want an achievement in this game, and you're an achievement hunter, this is how you get the achievement for beating a boss like taking damage. Jump on this ledge here, and you see the rock, here, see this boss? You struck rock. And you aim the rocks right here, and the boss can't attack you. This was the old strat, and this is the kind of the backup if you do get hit. You throw rocks for a few cycles, and you swap to the other side. However, I would say this is viable and would work for getting the achievement. The devs patched it where they decided for whatever reason to remove these like rock areas and replace it with just an open area. So instead you need to go behind you, jump on some invisible walls and go behind and stuff, but this is so far just again safety for the boss. The next boss afterwards is a fun boss. It's got a very cool cutscene, which I think some people might be big fans of. Anyway, so the crab's going to move over here. I'm going to go to the other side by here and jump up here and just use more rocks. Because why would you use your fists against anything else? Just rock.
And the good thing is the rock that Kong is behind is actually shielding him from the rocks that are being thrown at him in the second phase. So, you know, it's a win-win. Just throw a rock, don't get hit by rock. Easy.
Yep. And it's the entire second boss fight, and they've removed these side things in the most recent update. Oh, am I hitting them still? No, the rocks are just... Why are the rocks hitting the thing? That's perfect. Then Kong just goes, no.
Masterpiece of a game, by the way.
I mean, it's a meme game, so... Alright, then the crab was dead in 3, 2, 1. Final rock! One more rock. And there's the crab boss dealt with. And now I need to use the mouse again to pick an upgrade. That's going to throw me off so much if I have to... Well, I don't have to open it anymore, but we need an upgrade. The upgrade we picked are more powerful rocks. And the weird thing is, in that menu, if you look over it, the thing that does defense doesn't do defense. It does attack. And the thing that does attack does defense.
Don't question it.
So right now we're in the third area of the game, which is a little jungle area, and there are these plants that have spawned, and by hitting the plant, we will take damage. Damage is not good.
I think they also daze you a little bit too, if you're talking about the purple ones.
Also, again, more crabs. Just lots of crabs here. Big crab. I'm going to jump past him because I fear of hitting the crab. Alright, and there's a little rock on the side here. We're just going to try and jump up this. Go here, and then I need a here, and then jump up, and I hit this ledge. Oh, there's a little tiny dinosaur there that just decides to be friendly. Last try, if not, then I go back around the other way, and... Hey, got it, woo! I finally got it.
Every time.
Yeah. Again, try to just remember finding that. It's a really small little gap you can stand on that is just there. So right now we're going to the third boss, the unintended way, because if you're following through and you're thinking, man, I want to beat all the bosses, get all the achievement, and refund the game on Steam in under 2 hours, yeah, you can totally do that. However, you don't get the achievement for the third boss by going this way. For some other reason, the game just doesn't allow you to unlock the achievement. That achievement is bugged, I would say. I never got it. Oh, I've messed up because I'm on a weird ledge. But yeah, for some reason, after my like 150 hours of playing this game, I have not gotten defeated the third boss, and it'll probably stay that way until I actually kind of go through semi-legit. But so we're going to run through here, and there's the blue mist area. That is the end of level 3. However, we are going backwards, and we're going to make our way all the way through here and just simply fight the boss. Also, that rock on the left just came up a bit.
Oh, are you going to show them the thing after?
What thing?
Alright, alright. We'll see then, we'll see if you're feeling generous or not.
I mean, it's just a cutscene.
True.
Alright, boss is spawned. Oh no, scary. There's the Death Runner Council Alpha. He's spooky. So again, we're just gonna use advantage and we're gonna go up. And there he is! Ah, spooky. The rocks are hitting him, by the way, as you can tell. Oh, there's another one. It is the Beta. And we're going to keep chucking rocks. I'm going to wait for Scud to move on a bit, because if he stun locks closer to the wall, he won't take any damage. It will just be further back and go through. And it's the last one. And it's the Omega. So, originally the devs intended you just to fight these guys, like... I think you meant to deal with the first one, Alpha, for a bit, then this meant to spook and goes, ah, here's another one, and then another one, plus all those small dinosaurs. However, you can just stand on the top of this ledge and just chuck rocks. At this point, it's just a lot of rocks going on.
The funny thing is the rocks aren't directly hitting the Death Runners, but...
What do you mean? They are.
No, that's the fragments. Alright, I can't speak. Fragments.
It's been a long day of traveling.
Yeah, that.
Alright, so the all everyone's are dead. We got Omega left. Omega is just taking damage. He's right there to the right. You can see his little tail. And we're going to keep on chucking rocks there because it's safer. We can go down and melee them, but however, I kind of don't trust the controller with the way it was in the tutorial. Because it's very happy and seems very dashy. Did you move? He moved! Why? He was fine.
Yeah, if they move, it's just very annoying. Well, time to go mano a mano.
Hey, come back here. Alright, so this game had an infamous cutscene, and it was the thing that got memed on about this game, and this is why everyone just memes on it. There's a random white pixel there, and, it's grass, it's a foot, another foot. He's dead. And, Kong's looking away, and there's a PNG. Yeah, so,
Absolute cinema.
So, fun fact, the devs decided, in their wisdom, to update that cutscene. The update is, they have finally made it so the PNG is the same size as the screen. Yeah, that's the entire update that was done, is they fixed the meme. But it makes no sense. Anyway, if you have arachnophobia, this next section has a lot of spiders. As you can tell, these little tiny spiders here. So if you have arachnophobia, you can tune out for a bit, I guess, or just leave on audio.
Yeah, because this next area is literally just spiders. I don't think there's any other enemies apart from spiders in it.
There's some dinosaurs.
There is? Oh.
Also, for some reason, Kong gets bigger entering this fight, or enters this area. Kong has got a lot bigger now, and for whatever reason, is just Kong. He just got bigger, that's all.
Well, this is basically an allegory for puberty, this whole game.
Yeah.
So that would explain it, I suppose.
So, what you're saying is, because he went into a green area, then a, what do you say, like yellow area, then a blue area.
He's learning his primary colours.
Yes, primary colours, and it's becoming more of a man.
Oh, of course.
I never knew this game was so deep.
It's Kong lore, man. It's interesting. So I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, the way I went was meant to go right. No, I just went left and went to a different way. I was like, head. To be fair, I was avoiding the spiders because there's more spiders there, and I'm being very thankful for the friendly viewers who don't like spiders. But yeah, this entire area is very confusing. It's like a maze to a weird degree, and it's just there. And there's a spider there. Just jump, scare spider.
I'm not gonna lie, this whole level is the reason why I don't run this category. I mainly just run any percent because this level, even if you do it over and over again, it's still a maze and you can still get lost quite easily.
Yeah, it's like all bosses. Oh, hey, spiders, come on! I don't want your love. I need to get away. But yeah, all bosses kind of spawned out of the fact that we skipped the end of the game at the start, and there's a lot of things happened with any percent compared to, like, if you want to beat the game, it takes about 15 minutes. You can beat the game in now from the start of the game to the end. All because we skip every boss bar the final one for the longest period of time. When it came to this game, we had all the Ascension events but one, and it was one that you had to fight dinosaurs and spiders. However, thanks to just randomly finding areas to climb by mashing buttons, we just skipped it. I
mean, monkey see, monkey climb. Easy.
Big monkey power. Also, these yellow things here, these are the collectibles. They're just there. The spirits of the collectible. They're like random things, like armor and stuff.
I'm not joking. Like, the first collectible, I think, in the game is an infant skull.
Yes.
Which is very morbid.
Also, fun fact, I hit the ledge awkwardly, so Kong broke his foot and just stood still, so I couldn't do anything. That's my controllers. The thing is, I don't know the controls on PC for this. Controller, work. Hey, it's back! Kong's back!
Hey.
But yeah, it did actually soft lock, so I had to save the game, load the game, to unsoft lock Kong because I hit a ledge at a weird angle, so the game just bugged out.
Yeah, the same soft lock can happen if you jump out a vine in a weird angle too, and it's very annoying because that kills so many runs if you're unlucky.
Especially if you're playing the early game a lot, the game just doesn't want to, like, cooperate and stuff. So we're just going through and trying our best to avoid them. So just going to keep on going. So fine here. Also, I'm kind of happy that it was just a quick thing of unplug my controller, replug it back in, and it works.
It's the old classic IT expert trick, you know?
True. The amount of times in work I have to tell people how to fix something, turn it off, turn it on again. This works. Can I get this up ledge? Hang on. Come on. Hey, there we go.
Hey.
And that skips the Ascension event, which is all the way down there. And this skips the whole thing up here, which is good. And we're going to keep on dashing on through. Going to go the right way this time. Actually, go the right way, not the left way. Spider, he's going to jump at us. Spooky spider jump scare. Again, this area has loads of them. So, go through and jump on up here. And that whole skip side to there just skips the little tunnel section and Ascension event. We're going to avoid this flower because flowers hurt. Kind of a reason why Kong just avoids them. Anyway, and
I guess for the moment while you're traversing, I'll also address why there is a Kong head in the top left with part of it filled in white. That's Kong's rage meter. And you don't use it that often, to be honest. If he defeats enemies, it builds up. If he gets hit, I think it also builds up.
spider jump scare.
Oh no, spider.
Yeah, that spider just spawns there, and if you forget he's there, he'll just attack you. So.
But yeah, the primal rage, it just increases your attack a little bit, but not really enough to make too much of a difference. So it's not really used too often.
Yeah, when the game came out and was like the game was originally getting rooted and all that, we used to have to YOLO spam buttons to defeat the final boss, as you do with any great game. You know, like Tekken, Street Fighter, you just mash all the buttons. You know, learn combos? Nah, smart buttons work.
Shut your ears, any Evo listeners or players.
That's not how you play the game?
No, it's not. Not Street Fighter, not Tekken.
Oh. Playing it wrong then.
Oh no. But yeah, shout out again to Prophet actually, because he was the one who let us know the new final boss strat, which actually makes it infinitely easier.
Yep.
And God doesn't end up killing your run by killing you. We'll get to that when we get to the final boss, though. I'm not going to spoil it just yet.
Yeah. Again, there's like a lot of people who kind of put time into this meme game. Obviously, myself, Street, there's Schmumbler, and there's Joker. Like, Dice has found some stuff, which was the second boss strat, which I couldn't show off because the game just didn't cooperate too well, so it's fine.
Yeah, and also shout out to Echo, who's still in the community, but I'm not sure if he's running as much anymore, but he did make some pretty good contributions.
Yeah.
Mainly towards the second level, I believe.
Yeah, he's the person who found like a lot of the second level skips for 20% and found it so that there's the bird out of bounds there in the first part, which was useful. There was the faster vine skips up he found as well in the final level. Used for the 20%, which skips, funny enough, Ascension event, which you can still skip, but it's fine. Again, more spiders. You know, he's come around the corner. He's going to say hi.
Unironically, this is the longest level in the game.
Yep.
And it's no surprise why, I'm sure.
It's like it's a maze or something.
Who'd have thought? Who'd have
Alright,
thought?
anyway, so I'm going to try and do is if Kong will actually land on these areas and be fine, it'd be great. I'm going to try our best to jump on these flowers to then ascend this rock, which is totally intended by the developers. Again, everything I'm doing is intended because obviously if it wasn't, the devs would have patched it. As with any great game, they patch anything that isn't intended. So this still works in the most recent version. It's fine. It's legit. As you can tell, we're out of bounds, and you can see here there's all this lovely rock. That really is up here. It's like flowers stuff spawning in because we're just coming over it.
That's all that's here now, rock, and that one flower.
And a cobweb.
Oh, sorry, I can't forget the mystical cobweb.
Yes. The very mystical and amazing cobweb. So, Kong.
Sorry, folks, more technical difficulties.
I'm actually going to save my game here because I don't trust Kong falling off the ledge.
Oh no.
Reload. I just blame on the jankiness of this game. Plus my wire situation, which is a random wire just grabbed at home. That's fine. Look, I've made a safety save up there, so I don't have to climb up again. So if I do accidentally fall down, I'm safe.
Smart thinking.
But yeah, we're going to keep climbing up through here, and this, I believe, was found by Schmumbler. Schmumbler found a lot of the strategies used in the Old Bosses category. He also found stuff to make it so you can do this whole entire thing in reverse order. So you can start with Gar, and then go around all the way to Gija and just fight every boss backwards. Which is quite cool. Again, just going to try and best get up bounds and go through. Just going to go up here. Come on, Kong. Ledge. And then please don't fall down any holes. Almost over here again. It's just a lot of jumping and trying to make sure that we don't fall down any potholes here, because the potholes are really bad and really awkward and really bad if I fall down in a hole. Go up here, and there we go. And we're back in bounds. Please don't stop your toe, Kong. That'd be really bad if you stopped it.
Just a little spider comes running out and he just trips over it.
No, what would happen is the spider would come out, hit Kong's toe, crash the game, and they'll be like, well,
Thanks, Game Mill.
yes. You bought some great treasures like Kong and the Walking Dead game that I can't remember the full name of.
Walking Dead Destinies. I should know. I speedrun that game. To no
Fair.
surprise.
I just wonder, was the goal of that pump out just see how many randomly bad games that they could produce, or
Money.
probably? Anyway, we're fighting the spider boss, and again, what we're gonna do is get out of bounds here, and I'm trying to climb on this ledge, but Kong's not cooperating too well. That's fine. He's gonna chuck some balls down in there, and we're gonna stand here and rock. And the block's gonna fall down here, and then we're just gonna chuck rocks. I'm gonna time it to every 8 hit, I think. I need to move over a bit. You're not hitting no Kong. It's a weird lineup to get this, and it falls down again. And this entire boss fight, this is found by Schmumbler. Also, if I don't play the game on medium or high quality, what ends up happening is the game just crashes at this boss fight for whatever reason. I don't understand why it would crash. It's just weird.
It's amazing. That's why.
There's also the music in this game is also something that was insanely good, because they actually hired an actual orchestra to actually produce the music and other things. So they actually got people writing the music scripts and got a orchestra. I believe the studio in this game is based in Chile, and they actually got a orchestra to produce all the music for this game, which obviously comes with little bits of DLC. And rock go here, truck spider, run away, they fall back down because go through. And
Also, fun fact about Queen Oyok. Yes, that's her name. She is the only boss without a second phase. This is all just one phase. Not really that fun of a fact, but it's unique. So I thought I'd mention it.
I mean, that's a good fun fact. I didn't realize that. I never actually played through this game properly. I've just been speedrunning it because
Even speedrunning, you should have noticed. No,
I just throw rock.
I mean, to be fair, this is a rocking game.
I'm just disappointed. Hey, Spider's done! Yay! Alright, and now on our way to the final area, and we earn skill points by defeating all the bosses. They're pointless.
Yeah, so any of those of you watching who suffer from arachnophobia, you are pretty much good to watch back now, because most of the spiders are gone, and I think there's only... I don't actually know if there are any spiders in the last...
There's a few. There's a
Yeah.
few tiny ones, but the big spooky spider's gone now, so you can watch. Alright, so this is the final area, and it is the Mountainous Wasteland. This is where Kong has been training. He has learned to throw rocks. I guess defeated a giant spider, thrown rocks, saw a PNG, and did other stuff. This is a glitch to climb up here.
Oh no.
I love this game. It's great. What's the fact that I gotta keep on doing is grabbing the mouse to actually unsoftlock Kong because Kong is just doesn't want to cooperate. Come on, Kong. There we go. And there's some crabs. And little dinosaurs as well. So all the crabs and dinosaurs have meet up here to have their meet-up session. And more crabs here because I guess the devs thought crabs.
Do you reckon they were eating crab sticks when they were developing this game? Just
Probably.
wondering. Yeah. That would explain a lot.
I mean, it's all, you know, for fun, you know, crabs and whatnot. I tried to think of a pun for that, then I really couldn't. Yeah, come on, climb up, yep. Also with vines, just spam jumping them just goes through a bit faster. I would dash through here, but there's kind of a lot of enemies and stuff, so I'm going to try and jump around, avoid them best I can. But now the dinosaurs are now fighting each other because there's some story and lore behind dinosaurs and whatnot here, so.
I mean, it's probably in the achievements. We can probably read it later.
I probably haven't unlocked that achievement yet to actually read the description. Anyway, so you're gonna jump up here and again just climb over the rocks here. So by just going up here and climbing over, we skip a bunch of spawns and triggers. And now we've got the most awkward skip in this entire run, and it's nearly the end of this whole thing because it's the final boss. So this final little jump is very awkward. It's found by Schmumbler because try explaining a glitch to him in Twitch chat and then him going, oh, this is how you do it, and then find an awkward way of doing it is very fun. But, can I get it? Ah, just short. Go up here again. It's a really tight ledge you gotta try and jump towards, and it is very finicky. I'm trying to concentrate the line up here. Up, I land on the wrong tree. There we go.
Hey.
Joined a bit too late. Anyway, shorter wall, and this is the little final stretch here. You would go through an ascension event. Again, that's kind of the reason why we do these things. It skips a lot of them. So, dinosaurs here. Gonna break this rock. Pull down here. And we go through a cave. A few little spiders through here. They're just up ahead in a little line. They're like a marching band.
They just want to give you a hug.
I don't want that hugged. They hurt. Right, so a bit more vines climbing up, and then we are in the good for the final push for the final boss. And go here, jump on this vine. I am trying my best not to like land in awkward because I know for a fact that could happen.
Yeah, it's always annoying when it happens right on this level as well. No matter if it's any percent or all bosses.
I mean, we don't go this way for full 90%.
No, but it can still happen on some of the vines.
Oh yeah, true. Climb up here, because again, skip vines. Wrong. I think we'll be fine. Alright.
Masterful game, by the way.
Again, I landed my toe in a small rock and Kong got stuck. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Why are they spawn killing me for? This is not Call of Duty. That's the first thing that came to my head, by the way, just spawn killing Call of Duty. I don't know why. Kong, be good. Don't stub your toe. Good, Kong. Proud of you. Also, I just despawns dinosaurs, so we don't have to worry about them.
That's all he needed, some positive affirmation.
Yep. And then just climb up here. No, it's this one here. I'm misjudging my trees and my rocks. So it's very hard to do.
That's an incredibly strong tree.
I know! I mean, Kong is a big man. Well, big ape more than anything, but yeah. Yeah, strong trees, strong rocks. I wish my controller would just stop disconnecting right now. That'd be fun. thing I'll do, I'm just gonna panic pause the game. I think the game just cursed my controller. I think that is just the best way to put it. Oh, just like there's other things spawned in. No, leave me alone, please. I don't want your friendship. I didn't want you here. Ooh. Alright. One final skip, and controller, please behave. Oh, no, it's the wrong way. It's this way. Oh, it's just to juke the dinosaurs behind me.
Yeah. This is the last little desert stretch.
Yes. I mean, considering that A, the controls disconnected and all things like that, it's gone quite well.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Right, so for the longest time we actually thought that there was no way to skip this. Turns out we were wrong. Sweet, if you would please demonstrate. Maybe not like that.
Don't pressure me.
Okay.
Oh god, alright, okay. And jump over here, and
I'm sorry, I probably jinxed it.
you have. Well, to be fair, everything else got wrong in this run, so I'm happy that this is happening. Because, you know, it's fine. But yeah, this was, I think Prophet found this one, and or Shmumler found an alternative. Also, his visible wall, you just jump over. And, we're coming up to the final boss. Also, fun fact, the Ascension vent is actually bugged. There's a dinosaur stuck behind a red wall that you cannot do anything about, so... yeah, that's, painful. Anyway, final boss. We're gonna run away, because Spooky Gar... he killed our mum. So we're gonna jump on here and, just rock. Yeah, and the boss gets stuck right on that little rock there, and, he will look at me, he'll try to jump. And then he will just go attack a rock.
Basically what we learnt is the bosses in this game just hate rocks.
Oh, you old. Okay, you got me. It's fine. Rock? Okay, look at that rock for me, okay? And this is the final boss strategy. From going to YOLO mashing every button possible on your controller to just simply throwing a rock.
Thank you, Prophet. You actually saved this fight because this was painful before.
And but you're back. And I actually got that. That's actually cool.
Yeah, if you roar at the right time, as we just did, then you can avoid getting dazed by that second phase roar, which is quite helpful, actually. Saves a few seconds.
Yep. There's also a chance that they don't roar at all. They just go back to being still. I think it's when they're moving. There's a chance they can move. But, yep. So time's going up when Gar hits 0 HP. So, I think like 2 more rocks. Final hit. Time. There we go.
GG.
Honestly, not bad. Like, those 6 minutes, the rest of it. But then again, controlled bugging out, so it's fine. This whole fight, and this whole thing, and this cutscene says Kong. There's one thing with this game that had really weird DLC, and it's something I want to quickly show off on there. But go a little bit save, just load this up to show it, because it is stupid, and I didn't want to show it at the start because things are there. But basically, in there's visual stuff like this, like filters. So if you really want to, and you want to hurt your eyes, you can play in red. It also has black and white and everything else, but this is Rise of Kong. This was Game of the Year of 2023. And yeah, that is me done with. But essentially, also it.
I just want to say thank you to the community. Hey, get it? And yeah, thank you for everyone's efforts in that in the development of that game's run. It's been a wonderful time with you all, and I hope we still go strong into the future as well. Although I'm not sure how much more we can break this game.
Yeah.
Thank you both very much for this. I didn't realise Kong was such a budding photographer with his own darkroom to develop his photos. Yeah, I think what we can say about Skull Island Rise of Kong is it certainly was a game that was made. Following on from this, we're going to go to another game that was made. More The Chicken with Recount is coming up next. Stick around for more UKSG Green 2025.